look at all the dirt that's in here. Let's see if I can do this one-handed without dropping my camera. Drum looks okay, not damaged. Yeehaw! That frickin' thing. God damn plow. That thing just doesn't want to pick up anymore. I'm going to pull that pump off and see if I can't rebuild that. And with the power of video, here's my hand. There she is on the bench. That is it. That is all that runs these plows. It's actually quite amazing. This is the up, the down, the left, the right. It's just this tiny little pump. So I don't even know what this thing looks like inside. I do know it's not lifting the blade anymore. And this is a high pressure 2000, 2500 psi, so it should lift that blade like nothing. So I have no idea what I'm getting into. I've never been into one of these before. You pull it apart, clean it, see if there's O-rings or something that need to be replaced, or I don't know. Take some O-rings to a hydraulic shop, I'm thinking. I do have to drain the oil in it. So there's the fill in the drain. Now, this was running ATF, which is okay, but ATF doesn't get, when it gets really, really hot, it starts to lose its viscosity. So I put real hydraulic oil in here, but that wasn't too long ago, and this is probably just a mixture of everything. There's probably even water in here, and that's probably why it's not, oh yeah, look at that. That's some funky looking stuff. So my goal, take it apart, clean it, check O-ring damage, check the pump for damage, throw it back together, see if I can get that blade lifting up and down. Oh, that's disgusting. I think I gotta clean those cylinders out too. Yuck, what a mixture. Yeah, yuck. You're probably not gonna be able to see because of the glare. That's some pretty funky looking stuff. You see, it's all full of air. It's all full of air. Probably all full of water too. Gross. Oh, let's bust into this thing and see what we can find. Okay. You're not gonna see squat. Alright, so there's the pump motor. This is just an old starter motor, I think. Yeah, I don't want it to fall apart. We've cucked quite a few of these, and it turned out to be a bad ground, if anything. And then we have the pump drive gear. Not really a gear, it's just a, I don't know, a slip yoke or a slip shaft or whatever you call it on here. It's got lots and lots of wear on it, years and years of wear. Oh yeah, I should also start by saying that this is pretty archaic. This is from the early 80s, and it's still ticking, it's still working, except for now. It smells a little funky inside this pump, inside that motor. Okay, that's good. Those parts are good. Here's the pump. Now, I want to take those off. Yeah. There we go. A little long, but never hurt nothing. Can you even see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can. It's gonna make one terrible video, I think. Maybe I'll just fast forward all this stuff to the good parts. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, maybe I gotta pull that off too. There's the solenoids. So now, how in the freaking hell do we separate these two? It's working. I wonder if I have to pull these guys out. Yeah. No, it's coming out. Alright, well, I'm not going to bore you. I'm going to beat away on this for a while and get this thing off of here. Alright, I got that pump off of there. Successfully made a mess on the floor, of course. Okay, let's pull this out of here and see what we got. Wow, I'll be. Alright then. So that's it. Johns and Barnes. There's an old school one for you. Johns and Barnes Corp. Now I wonder if I'd be able to pull that apart and give her a quick clean. But I don't think the pump was the problem. I think it was something else. Here's the suction. I think it was back feeding, back flowing back into the tank. Because when I was lifting it up, you could hear it, and it was sort of churning and bypassing. So, and that lift cylinder, could be something wrong with it. It is as old as this stuff is. I've only had to replace one turn cylinder that I hit a snowbank and it blew the cylinder apart. So that was my fault. But yeah, archaic old shit is what I call this stuff. Try to keep this as clean as possible. Well, I see a blown out gasket. Well, I'll be. Check it out. I have discovered a blown out gasket. You see that right there? That's a blown out gasket. So I wonder if that's what my problem is. Oh, there's another blown out gasket right there. Look at this. Somebody's been into this before. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see it. Right there. Can you see it in the camera? Yeah, there you can. See it in the camera. See that right there? There's another gasket that's been blown out. I wonder if there are parts availabilities for this. John S. Barnes Corp., Rockford, Illinois. So how far do we go into this thing? So this would be the pressure into that side. I wonder here. Oh, that was disgusting. Oh, that was some nasty looking stuff that just came out of there. What do you think of that? Look at that stuff. Ugh. That don't match the rest of it. Oh, lots of metal in that. Oh, maybe this pump is shot. Maybe the pump is shot. This part of it still works, so I'm sort of uneasy about pulling this apart. What is this? Look at this. What is this? Oh, that's part of the micro screen. Oh boy. Oh boy, what do we got going on here? Oh boy, there's parts of that screen in there. So I wonder if there's parts of that screen in the pump. Oh, do I dare take this apart now? Shit. Don't want to tear up any O-rings. Ooh. All sorts of yummy stuff over here. Pull it off of there. Wrong size. It's crazy. All this stuff is not metric nowadays. Everything is metric, so I'm having a hard time finding the right tool for this stuff. I only have metric sizes, it seems, for my impacts. Ooh, wasn't very tight. Just hold the plate. Just hold the, yeah, hold the pump to the plate. Ooh, my God. Gross. Uh-oh. Wonder if I dare try to put this back together without a gasket. Well, what a ridiculous video. I'm gonna bring you back when I'm doing something interesting. Alright, so I got the pump all disassembled. And I found something very kind of not so great. The high pressure gasket was leaking. So if you look at that pump face, now I'm trying to do this while looking at the camera at the same time, so bear with me. You can see, oh yeah, right there. Okay, you look right here. Where is it? Look, you look right here. See how this is all shiny right here? And it's all like stained here and all the way around, but it's shiny here. The pressure was blowing out the side of the pump right here. So I'm gonna try something. A little bit of the right stuff. I really have my serious doubts, but this stuff's supposed to be kind of amazing. And you don't need much of a gasket between these because these are really good machine surfaces. So I've got this on here. I let this tack up for a bit. Still a little bit, could use a little more tackiness, but okay, here we go. Goes on this way. Like this. And that's down. That's down all the way. Alright. Now I might have to... No, I don't have to. These guys go in here like this. Nope, I'm going to have to put this over. I think I had a couple problems. Also, was missing a couple O-rings inside. They were all blown out. So the pump was making pressure, but the pressure just was bleeding off within the internals of the pump. Keep your business clean. Now let's see if I got those going in the right holes. How does that go on there? It's going to go on that way. That is going to go in this way. I might have these in the wrong holes. I don't know yet. Where did I put it? Right here. Ah, stupid. I love my magnetic trays, man, but they just pick up everything. Dirt and filings, and you put a socket on the counter and it'll roll across, so it gets sucked over to it. Keep your business clean. So that goes in that way, like that. And that is, yes, I got that right. Yes, I got that right. All right. So I'm gonna snug these down. Now you don't want to deform this. I did notice that these were all really loose, so this was long due for a rebuild. But you don't want to put too much torque on these because you'll deform those two machine surfaces. Should actually have a little bit of Loctite on there too. That removable stuff, a little bit of the blue stuff. Alright, we're going to call that good. A little bit of squish out, that's a good sign. A little bit of squish out of there, we'll clean it off. I'm going to keep that part number in case this doesn't work, and I can actually buy a rebuild kit for it. I'm sure I could, but I don't know, man, this stuff's pretty old. I'm sure this company's not in business anymore. GC5490A45SWF. It's an interesting part number. Okay, so that's done. I also noticed something else too. So this would be like your main manifold. So the pump pressure goes in here, and then you have your pressure relief valve here on the bottom. I did notice that there was no O-ring here. So this surface here Well, now, why does that look weird? Oh, that's something different. Okay. Okay, that goes on like this. Yeah, this is the pressure hole right here. There's no O-ring here. There should have been an O-ring in that. Now, I wonder if I got one of these. Alright, there's the pump all rebuilt and put back together. I do want to take the valves out, the solenoids, and just clean them out. By the look of it, there's a lot of other stuff running through this system. I found copper and brass, all sorts of stuff, and yeah, I want to pull the tube off of here without bending it. I wonder if I can just do this. Pick her up. Here's my big rubber hammer. Pick it up. Beat her off. It's going. No, I'm gonna just take these off, see if I can pull them out. I'm not gonna mess with that. It's not leaking, I'm not gonna create a leak. But that, it's pretty funky. Gross. Yuck. Alright, I got these solenoids coming off. Very, very simple setup. This is just an electromagnet right here. So when you push the button for like left or right, it turns the pump on and energizes a solenoid, which moves a valve, a pin inside of here. But if you look, there's a bunch of crud and stuff on the screens. It won't make it not work, but it'll make it work less efficient. And there's a ball and a spring inside of here. But I wonder if I got some O-rings that'll fit on here and just sort of rebuild this. Oh yeah, there's all sorts of stuff in here. I don't know, you're not going to be able to see it, but all manner of stuff, because I don't think in the life of this pump this has ever been off of here. Like, what the heck is this blue thing? What is that blue thing on there? It's stuck right into the screen. You clean the screen off, this thing will work better than it ever has. Very simple though. So I'm going to pull these all out, clean them all up, re-O-ring it. I don't think you need to watch me do that, do you? Look at my driveway. This is like instant death. All the way down the hill. Not so bad now, kid was out here riding a sled, but geez, earlier today, he just slid all the way down. Alright, so bad news. Due to my absolutely incredible YouTubing skills and remember to turn the camera on when I'm filming, yeah, sorry, it's all back together. Frickin' thing works like a hot damn now. Check this out. Before I couldn't even get the thing to pick up off the ground. See if we can get it to go and not crap out. I'm gonna call that a win. Sorry I didn't film it all, but I pulled those solenoid valves out. Everything looked good in there. It was that high pressure, what the heck was that? It was that really thin high pressure gasket that blew out. So we'll see how long this lasts. I mean, the right stuff is some pretty damn good stuff. I'm happy. That makes me happy because the other day I was plowing and it just stopped. And I know I was lifting it up and it would turn left. And I'm like, what? Put it down, go to lift it up and it would turn left. I'm like, what's going on with this thing? And there was like 6 feet of snow. I'm happy. Sorry I never filmed it. That's a win. Oh, my stupid YouTube-ness. Before I go, let's talk about this blade. So this blade was never a snow plow. So if you look, this is an added on section, and this is an added on section over here. This here was an old blade off a bulldozer. And my old man, he was pretty ingenuitive. He built all this stuff. Now provided, this is actually my neighbor's truck. But we sort of share the truck for the plow. But all this stuff was engineered by my old man, and it stood the test of time. This stuff is all from the 80s. Like, this is pretty awesome, hey? All this old stuff. But that makes me incredibly happy, and I can see it's kind of dripping there a little bit. But I was hoping, and look at all that. Look at that in there. Look at the color of that. I'm gonna have to change that out again. But it's not leaking anywhere. I wanted to leave that open so it could bleed out, but yeah, that's it. Not bad for an old... Oh, what? What the hell? I never touched anything. I got some bugs to work out. That was kind of weird. Alright, anyway, I'm going to end this one here. I'm going to have to figure that out later. I figure I can't leave you hanging. I figured out what was going on. This whole switch is soaking wet. And you can see there's actually water on there. So, ruh-roh. This whole headliner is just saturated. Well, crap. It's a good thing it's only a plow truck. Okay, that's a quick fix. Alright. Alright, switch is cleaned. Figure I couldn't leave you hanging once again. Switch is cleaned, everything's working good. So up, up, blade comes up. You can see the little doonies there, and then left. Boy, that thing hasn't worked like that in years. It's got so much power, it's shaking the truck. And then back down. And up. And down. And up. And down. Alright, I'm done. I'm just so happy it hasn't worked like that in years. Hey! Another win on a very sunny Sunday afternoon. Alright, later. Let me turn this thing off now. Where's that button? There it is.